This is a potential price target for the end of the first quarter. All right, welcome to Talkin' Investing. I am Tom, and as always, this is not financial advice. Today, I want to go through a company called Bitfarms, a Bitcoin miner. So Bitfarms put out their December operations release, so I want to go through that today. First, real quick, a little bit about myself. I have a background in accounting, and I was a CPA. I've been working with numbers for over 30 years. I've been a retail investor for the past couple of decades. What we're hoping to do on this channel is to share some of my experience with you and make some money along the way. Please subscribe to the channel, and of course, smash the like button, and feel free to leave comments below on your thoughts on the video. Before we get to Bitfarms, I just wanted to tell you that we have started a challenge on the channel, and we did a separate video about that. I can give you a link to that. And more importantly, if you want more detailed information about that, we have a free Discord. So there's a link below to the free Discord. There are upgraded levels if you choose to get more information, but we have a great conversation going in the free Discord. So we welcome you all to take advantage of that. Let's get to Bitfarms. So this came out this morning on January 3rd before trading opened. So this is the first trading day of the year 2022. So Bitfarms has been very good about getting their operational updates out very quickly, usually the first or second trading day of the next month. In addition to that, they summarize the year quite a bit in this one. So this one has a lot of extra information. So I really want to go through this and just let you guys know my thoughts on Bitfarms. Okay, I'm going to skip down to their summary here. Mining production. 2.2 exahash achieved effective December 12th, 2021. That's up 128% on the year from 965 petahash per second on December 31st, 2020. That's more than doubling in the year 2021. That was their plan. I believe they executed their plan. In addition to that, you'll see they've gone well beyond that. So let's read the next one. 363 new Bitcoin mined during December 2021, bringing the total for 2021 to 3,452. Now, we're waiting for the final numbers from all the publicly traded North American Bitcoin mining companies, but this could put them as high as second place out of all of the Bitcoin mining companies, just strictly speaking operationally, from the number of Bitcoin mined in 2021. So that doesn't mean they're the second biggest Bitcoin miner on a going forward basis. But a big piece of how I look at these companies is how are they performing? So we can try to project what they're going to do in the future and estimate what their potential is. But this is not potential, this is reality. And that stands a shot at being possibly the second largest amount of Bitcoin mined by any publicly traded North American Bitcoin miner. So then they say 11.5 Bitcoin mined daily, bringing the full year BTC mined daily average to 9.5 equivalent, or about $437 per day. At a price of $46,000. So those numbers should go up fairly dramatically in the year 2022, and we'll get to that later. Additionally, 3,301 Bitcoin deposited into custody for the year 2021, representing approximately 96% of Bitfarms' 2021 Bitcoin production and a total value of approximately $151.8 million based on a Bitcoin price of $46,000. So they were able to hodl 96% of all the Bitcoin that they mined in 2021. So they're using a price of $46,000. We're at around $47,000 right now. And for those of you in this space, if you are bullish on Bitcoin, that number will most likely go up considerably in the year 2022. And I'm not even looking at outrageous price targets, $150,000, $250,000. That $46,000 conservatively should certainly at least turn into $75,000 or $80,000 by the end of 2022. So not only will they mine a lot of Bitcoin in 2022, but the value of the existing Bitcoin, I believe, will go up significantly. So I don't have a crystal ball, so obviously this is not financial advice, and I can't guarantee that, but I am bullish on Bitcoin, and so that's my expectation of what will happen. So here's a little summary on their mining operations. Increased operational capacity 53% from 69 megawatts to 106 megawatts of hydropower. So that's important. They will need to do more than that in the year 2022, and they already have those plans set up. Next bullet point, contractually secured 49,200 miners, including 1,200 latest generation Bitmain S19 XPs for delivery in 2022. So they already have deposits on massive amounts of more machines coming in 2022, and they will be looking to secure even more past that. The rest of these talk about their expansion plans. They've gone into a couple of different places in the United States, and they're going to have some new farms in Canada as well, and then a monster facility in Argentina of 210 megawatts. This is just a summary by month of their Bitcoin mined. So you'll see they started the year mining 199 Bitcoin. They ended the year mining 363 Bitcoin. So that's fairly dramatic. They had a few months in the middle, as did all the Bitcoin miners, where China exited the Bitcoin mining industry and the hash rate was cut dramatically, almost in half. So you can see there was a July and an August with some really high numbers, but that was mostly based on a massive decrease in the exahash rate. So it has worked itself all the way back to where it was. And you can see they're now mining higher numbers than they were. The month before that was 265. So that's the fair comparison. They're now mining 363 per month. Just one other note, they did put out another significant press release on December 31st, which was just last week. Bitfarms, a global Bitcoin self-mining company, secured a $100 million credit facility with Galaxy Digital LLC backed by Bitcoin. So they've hodled over 3,000 Bitcoin. They are now able to leverage those and use those to secure a credit line and borrow money to buy more Bitcoin miners versus having to issue more stock and continue to dilute their equity. Now, they may have to do some of that as well. This is $100 million of what would have been stock dilution that is now a line of credit. That's a big step in the right direction. I expect more to come as they continue to hodl more Bitcoin, and as the price of Bitcoin goes up, they will most likely be looking to and be able to increase this credit facility throughout the year 2022. Okay, just going to read a quick sentence from here. We plan to utilize these funds for general corporate purposes in support of our goal of achieving a hash rate of 3 exahash per second by March 31st, 2022. And then they want to go to 8 exahash by December 31st, 2022, which would represent 4 times their current exahash. They're approximately 4 times. They're at 2.2 right now going into January. So if they can get from 2.2 to 8 exahash, that will drastically outpace the increase in the worldwide hash rate, which means they should be continuously mining significantly more Bitcoin. So they mined over 3,400 Bitcoin in 2021, and I'm expecting that number to go up dramatically in 2022. Just want to take a quick look at their balance sheet. This is from the third quarter. The quarter ended September 30th, 2021. So I just want to show you that one of the big things Bitfarms has done in 2021 has been to shore up its balance sheet. So this is some drastic improvement in the balance sheet. You'll see that they have $152 million of current assets. They have $322 million of total assets. Last year, they had $9 million of current assets. So that number went from $9 million to $152 million in 1 year. That is monumental improvement. In addition to that, they went from 51 million in total assets to 322 million. Again, monumental improvement. On the flip side, you'll see that their total liabilities only went from 36 million to 40 million. So almost no change there. They were able to keep their liabilities very similar year over year while 6xing their assets for the year. So I feel like they executed their plan in 2021. They strengthened their balance sheet dramatically, and they're set up to go into 2022 in an extremely good position. They're checking all of the boxes here, so the fundamentals are set up for a very good year going forward. So again, this is not financial advice. I can't tell you guys what to buy and when to buy it. I'm giving you my perspective on Bitfarms. I have a high level of conviction in this company. So with that said, let's take a look at the chart. So this is the Bitfarms chart on the 1 hour time frame. So each one of these candles represents 1 hour. This is basically the month of December, and it's now the first trading day of January 2022. So I just want to go through what happened in December, where we are now, and where I think we're going. So I'm going to start back on December 3rd. Bitfarms was trading at about $7.24, which is this purple line, just prior to the flash crash of Bitcoin on December 3rd. So like all of the miners, you can see there was serious downward pressure for a few days, a little recovery, and then, unfortunately, the rest of the entire month of December was not pretty. Downward pressure for most of the rest of the month. This green line right here dates back to their low on September 30th, which was the end of the September bear run. That was a very strong line of support. and it had held up the whole time. We did dip below this just for one day on December 20th. December 20th was the end of the December bear market for Bitcoin. So we had a little bit of a bounce at the end of December, but from December 3rd to December 20th was brutal, and we bottomed out here. So again, Bitfarms did the same thing. It bottomed out on this day. By the next day, it was back up above that line of support. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. So you can see that on December 23rd, which was just over a week ago, it seems that Bitfarms has found a new short-term line of support here at $5. We hit that on December 23rd. We retested it on December 29th. We retested it again on December 31st. We've come up off of that line. So let's talk price targets. If we can go from where we're trading today just to where we were trading last week, when Bitfarms hit $6, that would be over a 17% increase in Bitfarms. So I'm expecting that to happen fairly rapidly. So that is a short-term price target from my perspective. Again, none of this is financial advice. This is how I'm reading the chart. So I believe they should quickly return to that $6 range. Everything beneath that represents Bitfarms being extremely oversold. If they were then to get back to their pre-flash crash price, which was on December 3rd, that would represent over a 41% increase. This is a short-term price target in my opinion. Short-term being approximately a month. Might get there a little faster, might take a little longer, so somewhere 4 to 6 weeks I expect to be back to this level. So that's a reasonably short-term price target. The last number I want to look at is if we go from where we're trading today back to Bitfarms' recent high on November 9th, which was simultaneous with Bitcoin's all-time high. If Bitcoin can get healthy and start to retest its all-time highs, that represents an 82% upside in Bitfarm just to get back to where it was. And remember, Bitfarms has big plans for 2022. They're at 2.2 exahash right now. They expect to be at 3 exahash by the end of the first quarter. For me, this is a potential price target for the end of the first quarter above $9 for Bitfarms. So again, that's about an 82% increase from where we are right now. That's assuming Bitcoin can get healthy and start to retest its all-time highs by the end of the first quarter. If not, then in my opinion, somewhere in the middle of the second quarter. I don't have a crystal ball. These are my estimates. That's what I'm thinking Bitcoin is going to do, and that's what I believe that Bitfarms should do as a result of it. You guys can make your own buying decisions. Please do your own due diligence. Again, I just want to remind everybody we do have a free Discord, so I'm providing a link below. Join our free Discord. We have about 250 people right now, and it's growing quickly, so we would love to add you to our conversation. Please subscribe and smash the like button. So thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.